All right, let's go through the DI. This is going to be lesson 62-4. So number 1 says solve the polynomial. So this is f of x equals x to the 4th plus 2x squared minus 15. And so that we're going to say u equals x squared. So generally speaking, u is going to be that number there. And so this becomes u squared plus 2u minus 15. And so this is going to factor into u plus 5 and u minus 3. And then so you substitute x squared back in. And then you set each one equal to 0 and solve. For number 3, as a hint, you're going to say u equals x cubed. And for number 4, as a hint, you would say u equals x to the 1/4. For number 5, it says find the real solutions of the polynomial equation. And so this is where you're going to do your p's over q's. So to find the solutions of a polynomial, p's over q's. So my p's are going to be the factors of 32 over the q's, which are just going to be 1. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. And so you're going to get plus or minus all of those. And then you have to go through and test. Bring it down, multiply, add, multiply, add. So that doesn't work. You're not going to get a 0 at the very end. And so you're going to have to go through and keep testing and keep testing and keep testing until you find something that does work. 8, it says find the degree, the leading term, the leading coefficient, the constant term, and the end behavior of the given polynomial. So the degree is going to be 5. The leading term is going to be 3x to the 5th. The leading coefficient is going to be the 3. The constant term is 1. The end behavior, because it's positive and odd, for number 8, the end behavior is going to look like that. So it says find the exact value or state that it's undefined. So let's look at number 11. So it says arc secant of secant. So those cancel out and I'm left with pi force. And so with the pi force, that's going to be, is that within the range? It is. So the range is going to be between 0 and pi for secant, and it's between 0 and pi, and so that's going to be our answer. For number 12, it says arc secant. Well, that's the triangle, hypotenuse over adjacent, and so you have to find the tangent of this. So you may have to use the Pythagorean theorem, etc., to be able to find that. So number 13, it says find the line parallel to the given line which passes through the point. So I have y equals negative 5x minus 3, and my point is going to be 2, 2. So to create a line, we need to have a point and a slope. So if it says the line parallel, that means the same slope. So the slope parallel to this is also negative 5. And so we're going to use the point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. For number 14, it's asking for the line perpendicular. So the perpendicular slope is opposite reciprocal. So opposite means it's going to go positive, reciprocal which means it's going to be 3. And so y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And you'd solve for there. The average rate of change, that's f of b minus f of a over b minus a. So f of b would be square root 9 minus f of a, which is square root 0, over 9 minus 0.